Misael Maria Balufo. I work as a project technician in the Valencia Federation of Construction Enterprise FEBEC. We have extensive experience in European projects, especially from the Erasmus Plus program. Throughout our experience in the project, the evaluation has helped us to be able to detect errors and to improve them. Also, to be able to improve the results we have in this way, improve the quality of the projects. In this video tutorial, we are going to focus on one of the parts of the project evaluation, more especially on the satisfaction questionnaire. We hope it will be of great help to you. The satisfaction survey is one of the ways to understand how both students and company have found their experience in the Erasmus Plus program. But in addition, it's an excellent tool to visualize possible improvement that any part of the mobility program needs. The importance of the vision of those who experience this program makes it possible to detect those small errors that have not been detected before. Despite the fact that many people know what a satisfaction survey is, it's very important to know the proper way to prepare it. Satisfaction is the degree of happiness shown by a person with respect to a product or service. On the one hand, there are expectations which are prior to the life experience, but the later moment is the one that will highlight how satisfied you were with the life programs. The satisfaction survey is one of the ways to analyze this experience, identify the fails, and begin able to identify the opportunities that are not being taken advantage of. All the benefits mentioned above can only be obtained from the correct application of the satisfaction survey, based on an efficient methodology and proven in a practice. We are going to recommend you for the application of the surveys. One, define the methodology that will be applied for the survey. What do we have to define? Format of the questionnaire, choice of the questions, the volume of information request. Two, define the objective of the satisfaction survey and the expected results. For the satisfaction survey to be useful, the objective of your application must be clear from the beginning. What do you intend to evaluate with the application of this survey? In the case of Erasmus Plus program, what we are looking for is, in the case of the tutor survey, the students' capacity for cooperation and communication, capacity for organization, adaptation and resolution, and analyze capacity. In the case of the student questionnaire regarding the experience of the project, we want to evaluate perception of acquired skills, experience in the host company, experience with the tutor, material resources, and discrimination. When the objectives and expected results are clear, the survey can be used to confirm the suspicions of the company or reveal a completely different scenario from the one imagined. Three, assemble the questionnaire with the questions. One of the most important stages for the satisfaction survey is the preparation in a practice of the questionnaire with the questions. Know that not all the questions can be asked and that it's necessary to know how to ask. Questions can be both quantitative, objective, and qualitative, subjective. What is interesting is that the survey is short, with a set of objective questions, with yes or no answer, and on a numerical scale, together with one or more qualitative questions with open answer. We suggest that the subjective question appear only at the end, as a way to confirm and validate the responses that the client gave to the objective questions. Four, analyze the results and define action based on the analysis. The application of the satisfaction survey is only considered completed when the results are analyzed and used to improve the company's process, service, and products. The data collected serves as a starting point to define action to be taken, whether in the short, medium, or long term. Applying a satisfaction survey and doing nothing with the collected data is a problem. Within the mobility project of the People for Learning course of the Erasmus Plus program, there is only one satisfaction questionnaire that the student fill out through the Mobility 2 Plus web tool. This tool has been developed by the European Commission for the collaboration, management and reporting on mobility and strategic partnership projects within the Erasmus Plus program. The functions of this tool are very diverse, but we are going to focus on the student satisfaction questionnaire. This questionnaire is anonymous. The student fills it out through the platform. The data will be analyzed by the same platform for the sequence complete of the final report. In our case, we considered that the carrying out other satisfaction questionnaire, apart from the one previously mentioned, is a good tool to be able to assess the work carried out by all the partners involved in the project. What extra questionnaire do we carry out? For a student, to complete the mandatory survey of the Mobility Tool platform, we conduct a satisfaction questionnaire focused on all the phases of the student experience, such as skill acquired, experience in the host company, experience with the tutor, methods used, accessibility to the information, help received by all the agents involved, and destination. The survey is a great help to us in order to improve the management of the program and give a better service to the student who decide to participate in it. It also helps us to determine if the company adhering to the mobility plan are acquired to welcome our students. And for company tutors, the surveys carried out with the tutors referring to the capacity of the students during the program. Tutor determine if the students are pass or fail after the mobility experience based on their academic results. But to complete this evaluation, we also like to evaluate certain crossing selection aspects such as punctuality, participation, teamwork, learning capacity, adaptation, and attention. The data obtained in this survey make us determine if a student is susceptible to carry out of a job and thus be able to recommend into the future interesting companies. As we have previously commented, the objective of the questionnaire is the sub-quest analyzed to obtain the results in order to improve the mobility experience. Therefore, we collect data from both the students and the company tutors and create our results. The report will help us enhance the results of the Erasmus Plus program. We hope this video tutorial can help to you.